Good morning, thanks, and welcome to everybody, and thanks for listening to me. I'm Francesca Pastorino, and I'm a member of the CSCI team. We are a vocational and educational agency based in Piedmont, in north of Italy, and we work with a lot of primary school. This is the presentation of the project experimentation, the project of who come to the orchestra. CSCI worked in every activity of the project, production on handbook, for example, and the Italian CSCI team worked on the theme of good relation, one of the four core themes. It is essential to have a good and healthy relationships to resist crime, good caring relationship that provide affection and a point of reference make a child feel respected and valued. The Italian CSI team worked on the theme of good relation, and the project experimentation in Italy was managed by CSI team with the public primary school Tanzio da Varallo in Varallo, Piedmont. It involved 7 teachers and 20 parents of pupils aged 6 to 10 years. Teachers and parents were involved for 4 meetings in 2 months. The school is very attentive to the children well-being and has been organizing over the years several extracurricular activities to involve families. For example, theater workshop, nature walks, sport activities. Nevertheless, the relationships between teachers and parents are often difficult due to the low participation of some families and frequent conflict attitude. The text activities were aimed at facilitating open discussion between teachers and parents following the Who the Conduct the Orchestra model. And teachers and parents in the picture are attending the experimentation. Concerning the methods and tools used during the meeting, we can put in evidence first meeting with teachers through project presentation, introduction, introduction to the questionnaire, 30 questions, especially designed by the CSCI team as an educational tool and compiled by teachers. The questionnaire, which is at the same time a self-assessment for teachers, a comparison between teachers, and a way to improve communication between teachers and families. For example, like questions about the child's life outside the school. Second meeting with teachers, so we gave presentation of some good practice, theater workshop proposed by Turkish colleagues, walks in the environment proposed by English colleagues, Up Stronger Together proposed by Italian and Swedish colleagues, and agricultural educational proposed by Spanish colleagues. Then an introduction to the listening circle. This is an exercise to be used with pupils and during discussion with teachers. Then we made a third meeting with teachers and parents. We explained the positive parenting model and long-term goals, like build good relationships between parents and children, make people feel their affection and provide points of reference for our children in every interaction with them. In the circle game, each parent wrote on a paper about what they expect from the school, while each teacher wrote what they expect from parents in order to improve communication. Once collected, the papers were read and discussed together. In the fourth meeting with teachers and parents, We finished reading the papers made by them, and we discussed about the initiatives to be implemented in the future. The result made us happy because the experimentation was successful. There was a sincere discussion between teachers and parents, appreciated this new way of dealing with them. Teachers and parents suggested organizing future meeting to continue the dialogue. In the future, they would still like to be supported by an external expert as a facilitator. The question box, as the name it, will be used at the school even after the trial period. This will help the dialogue, taking advantage of anonymity to reduce the frequent initial fear of judgment. Some interesting comments from the feedback sheets. The one I liked more about confrontation is knowing that it is difficult for everyone to communicate clearly, and this helps Fengi of not being able to do it. Another one is one suggestion to have more confrontation and dialogue and sincerity and more meetings also with children. What they like less, limited time to talk, 2 hours were not enough. Our suggestion after the initiative, teachers and parents realized that the project who conduct the orchestra has laid the foundation for better communication between them. And we hope that similar initiative will be repeated in the future. The project was useful because it provided interesting tools for understanding people in difficulty. Thanks for your attention and words. Oops, thanks. Sorry. I would like to give the floor to my colleague, Dr. Delia Zingarelli.